everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. Welcome back to Today I Feel Like. It is time for another weekly haul video, and we have, what, 4 packages today. So not a large haul, but we have enough to get our haul going. So first off, shout out to the haul family out there. Big ups to you guys. Glad to see you in here, even though it is a late night haul. I wanted to get this thing done and open these packages up. So shout out first to Nice to Nasty, to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, Pedro in the building, and Darlene in the house as well. All right. Well, let's get this going. This is actually, this is the last package that I received, but it's the only bag. So let's get this one opened up first and see what we have inside of it and see if we have something fun in here. And it looks like we are going to get a pair of earbuds. We have the QCY Mellow Buds Pro. Check that out. The QCY, let's see if we can get that to focus in there. Come on, Sony, work with me. Sony is trying to lock on me. Boy, it's like it wants to stay locked onto my face. There we go. All right, so we have the QCY Mellow Buds Pro. And excuse me, I don't really see a barcode on here. So let me see if I go into my Amazon app, if I can get something that'll show up here. There is a barcode, but there's not an Amazon barcode. So sometimes the regular packaging barcode doesn't work on Amazon. So we'll see if it brings anything up. And right now, it is not. Nope. All right. Well, that way, we'll just have to search for it. Let me hop in. Let me move this off to the side a little bit. Let me see if I can hop into my web browser right quick, and we'll just type in QCY Mellow Buds Pro and see what we come up with. All right, let's see here. Let me bring you guys in. And oop, there we go. I have my wrong thing on there. Hold on. Let me see if I can change that. That's my webcam camera up there. Let me see if I can change the camera on there. Let's put it right there. There we go. Okay. So let's see. Here we go. No, those are the QCY Buds Pro. These are going to be the Mellow Buds Pro. And let's see if we can find the Mellow Buds Pro. You know what? Let's do this. Let's click on this one here. And then let's just go into their store. That way we can see all kinds of stuff that they sell. And we can see if we can find them there. So they have some active noise canceling headphones. They have some H3 Lite headphones. Let's see here. There's some earbuds. All right, so here's some earbuds. I see some different names, but I don't see, different ones, but I don't see the names on. Oh, here we go. The QCY HT05 Mellow Buds ANC. Oh, no, those are the ANC ones. They don't say the Mellow Buds Pro. So we need to see if we can find the Mellow Buds Pro. And I'm not seeing them. If I pass it and you guys see it, definitely shout out and let me know that I went by it. Maybe it's these. Maybe it's just the Mellow Buds ANC, because I definitely don't see the Mellow Buds Pro on this right here. Let's see. Let's check the new arrival list and see if they're in here. QCY Buds Pro. Nope. These are some new headphones. QCY HT05 targeted active noise canceling. I don't know, unless they just have some different branding on the box. I don't really know. Let's see here. These do say they do have active noise canceling. Let me double check. Let me put my reading glasses on here, because the text on here is so small. And no, it definitely says Mellow Buds Pro. It does not, for the model name or product name, it does not say the other one. So I don't know. Let's see. Let's try the earbuds section right there. And then those. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe these have not come out yet. And maybe that's what the deal is. All right. Well, I'm going to do this. Oops. hit the wrong thing. All right, well, let me do this here because I don't know if these are out yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and unbox them. We're going to take a look at them right quick. And I'm not going to be able to give you guys any more information about them because I can't find anything else online. But you definitely can see their store, and they have plenty of other products. So if you see something you're interested in, you can always hop over onto their Amazon store and check out their other earbuds and headphones. So, all right, there we go. That is our presentation right there. Let's see. Come on, come on, Sony. There we go. All right, and let's get these out. And okay, it's like the case is sort of like a pearl color. It's sort of like a pearl, and we have the earbuds here. They look a lot like AirPods. So definitely look a lot like AirPods. They have that whole AirPod-esque type of styling, which apparently a lot of people really like these. Apparently, I don't know if people like the style so much or if they like the fact that they sort of look like AirPods, which are viewed as sort of like a luxury item, so, or a luxury product. So I don't know. But it comes in this nice case, and it has a USB-C port on the bottom there, a little button there. I think maybe that's for pairing on the bottom as well. And let me see if I can hop in here with my phone and show you. So there we go. You can see there you have this little button right there that you can push for pairing. You have the USB-C port right there, and this is the case. It has sort of like a nice pearl sort of vibe to it. And see if I can open that up one-handed. So yeah, so there we go. They look pretty nice. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And they snap closed. There you go. So, all right. And let's see what else we're going to get inside with this. It looks like we're going to get a few things. Let's see if it opens up probably right. Does it open up there? Nope. Open up here. There we go. So I imagine we're probably going to get, there we go, some other ear tips in there. So it looks like we're going to get a pair, two other pairs of ear tips in here so that we can get the right size if we don't have the right size, or if we lose them, we can, we have some backups there. And then inside we have a Type-C charging cable as well. So let's see here. So there we go. So you can see we have the Type-C charging cable. So it's going to be USB-A to USB-C. And then here we have the other earbuds in there that you can use. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all that really comes in there. It's not like you need much else. There is also a user manual or user guide. So I guess if you've never had a pair of truly wireless earbuds, or you can't figure out the controls on your own, then you'll have those. You'll have the manual to refer to so that you can get those cracking. So those are very nice. That's nice that they have that. I mean, it seems like that everybody includes that. Kind of have to, I guess. But all right, let's put that back in there. And I can't tell you how much these things are because I can't find them on their website. So, but we can go in and let's take a look. So if we go back in over to their site, we can see. Let's see, like these here, the T13s are going to be $29. So there's that. You also have, let's see, what else do we have? Let's check out some of the new arrivals. The Elite Pro Pluses. Let's hit shop now. These are going to be $49, and they have a a 20% off coupon. So that's going to be what, $10 off of that. So that's going to drop that down to $39. So there's that there. It looks like you can get these in a couple of different colors, including blue and white as well. So, but yeah, they look very similar to the ones that that I just opened up. But I'm not sure if they are the same thing because they have a different name, and I don't want to say these are the ones that I have, and then they're not. So, yeah, because it is what it is. All right, well, I'm going to set these. Oops, let me get this. Get that there. All right, I'm going to set these off to the side. I may wait and see if I can get some more info on those and talk more about them later. But if not, you guys can go check out their Amazon page where they have all different types of products. They have earbuds and headphones and stuff. You can find the ones that are active noise canceling or regular, the ones at different budgets, whatever works for you. So, all right. Let's open up this bad boy right here, because this one here is, this is the first package that I received early this week. I don't really know what's in here at all. So, but we're going to find out. Oh, there we go. Okay. I had a feeling this might be it, but I wasn't really sure. And let me see if I can cut through this and get this package. They really secured this packaging really well. So well, I can't even get into it. Shout out to Flex. Shout out to Papa Harvey in the building. And oh man. Man, I'm just having trouble with this one. All right, you know what? I was trying not to just go ham on this because I don't want to cut anything, but I think I might just have to. Did I cut through the top of this? Man, look at that. You guys see how thick all that plastic is? They like quadruple wrap this thing. Man. All right. All right, there we go. And here we go. We have the Philips Home Access Retrofit Lock 3000 series. Look at that. All right, the Retrofit 3000 series. We'll see if my Sony's going to pick this thing up. There we go. And this thing is going to, it says upgrade your existing deadbolt. That's kind of cool. So if you already have a deadbolt lock on your door and you want to be able to just upgrade it instead of having to swap the whole thing out, looks like you'll be able to do that with this. So it says Home Access Retrofit Lock 3000 series. It's going to work with Wi-Fi, fingerprints, door sensor, voice assistant, PIN code, and app. That is a lot of ways to access your door. So if you are someone who maybe forgets your keys, or maybe you're somebody who has other people coming into their home, whether they be, you know, maids or nannies or home care assistants or construction workers or whatever, and you need to give people access, but you don't want to give them a key that they can just go ahead and copy and then come in and go whenever they want. This could be very, very nice for you because this could allow you then to be able to give them temporary access via the app or a PIN code. And that way you can just plug in a code with the app and say, okay, here's your guys' code. It's good for today. And then after a certain time, it expires, or you can just go into the app and kill the code out. That way, once they're done for the day, you don't have to worry about someone trying to sneak back in and steal all your goods. So there's that. That's kind of nice. Also, it's great because if you have family that's coming into town and you want to make sure that they can get in and out of the house, if you have to go to work or run other errands or whatever, you can give them access by giving them a PIN code instead of having to try and go get a key made or something. This could be very, very, very handy for that as well. So I'm actually going to do a proper unboxing of this. I talked to the guys from Philip. They're very nice. And I told them, hey, I can't swap out my door locks because I live in a rental. I rent a condo. So I can't swap out the locks. And he said, that's okay, but maybe you can do an unboxing. So I said, sure, no problem. I can do an unboxing video. So I'm going to unbox this one. So I'm going to set this off to the side, but I'm going to see, let me go ahead and scan this here. Let me scan this and see if I can pull this one up on Amazon or something so I can show you guys what it is. And I think this is going to be it right there. All right, that looks like it right there. All right, let me see if I can bring this in. And there we have it. All right, there we go. Let me bring you guys in over here. And this is it right here. This is the Philips Wi-Fi smart lock with keypad, fingerprint, keyless entry, door lock. Turn your existing deadbolt into a smart lock. App remote control, auto lock, lock status alert, easy installation, and it comes in matte black. So there you go. You can get an idea of what that looks like. So it looks like this is going to fit right over top of your existing deadbolt. And that way when you access it, I imagine maybe it turns the lock for you. I'm not exactly sure how it works, so you guys have to figure that out if you get one and put it to good use. So But there you go. It says turns your existing deadbolt into a smart lock. And then you can see there it says it has a fingerprint passcode keypad. It says you can control anywhere, no distance limit. So that's going to work over Wi-Fi, I'd imagine, or over the internet. So you can connect in and then you can add passcodes or something. So I don't know. Let's say that you have let's say you have a friend coming in from out of town and you have to work and you're like, you know what? I'll be good. I'm getting off at 5 o'clock. And they're like, cool, my flight doesn't get in until 5:30. That'll be perfect. We can meet up. And then your boss drops a whole bunch of stuff on your desk and you're like, I'm not going to be done till 8 o'clock. And they're like, well, I'm here. So what you could do is simply go ahead to the app, punch in a keypad, punch in a passcode that allows them to have access to your home so that they can get there, punch in the code, and get in. I imagine something like this is probably really good for people who have like Airbnbs as well, because it allows you to put in codes, and then you can, once that stay is finished, the person that has that rental is finished, you can wipe that code out so they can't just come back, and you can then put in a new code for the next person that's going to be renting your spot. So maybe this is good for people who do like Airbnb and Vrbo and stuff like that. So yeah, you can see it says lock activity monitoring, so you can check that and keep an eye on that. And then it says hands-free auto lock, so you can do that as well. So, but there it is, and it looks like they have it looks like they have the frosted black, the matte black, and then the silver. So I guess you can get some different colors based on your style and color preferences. So and this is excuse me, they do have a 30% off coupon right now. So even though it shows $179.99, you can actually get this for $149.99. So big ups on them. All right. Shout out to Philips. I'm gonna actually do I'll do an unboxing of this so we can actually see everything that comes inside and we can check that out. So let me set that over there off to the side. All right. All right. Looks like we have a few more people that have come through. Shout out to Papa Avery in the building. It says, good evening. Man, you must be burning out there. I heard Texas is on fire right now. It is hot. So there you go. Let's see. Flex3221 says, what's up, Larry in the hall? Fam, sorry I'm late. What did I miss? You didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. You missed one thing, some earbuds. That's it. So you're good. You're good. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. It says, I was struggling with that package. I really was. All right. Let's see here. Let's go with this one. This is the third one. We're kind of blazing through this stuff tonight. Man, we're moving fast. All right, let's see what we have. Let's see what we have here. I hope it's something fun and exciting. Not that earbuds and door locks aren't exciting, but I can't really do anything with the door locks. I can't even begin to tell you how many pairs of earbuds I have, so I'm hoping it's something, woo, this is gonna be something fun. Oh yeah, I like this. I like this. Oh man, looky here, looky here. Man, we have the Rokinon 24-70 f2.8 autofocus zoom lens, full frame for Sony E-mount. Look at that. Excuse me. Let's see if we can get this thing in focus. Man, there we go. There we go. So we can check that out right there. That is nice. Man, let me just let's see if there's any specs on the box somewhere. So yeah, it just says just the Sony E-mount thing there. So doesn't really give us too much information, but it is autofocus, which is really nice because for a long time, Rokinon just made manual focus lenses. If you guys don't know, Rokinon and Samyang, they basically make the same lenses, same company. But for a long time, they were only doing manual focus lenses. So let's see. Can we open this thing up? Why not? I'm gonna unbox it, but I'll just have to try and repackage it up, right? So let's see here. There we go. All right. Looks like the back cap was coming off. All right, there. Oh, the back cap and the front cap are coming off. All right, let's see. Let's get this thing out. And There we go. All right. Woo! This thing's a little heavy, man. This thing has some weight to it. That is a sturdy lens. So this is going to have. So let's see. It's going to have the mode 1 and 2. Looks like 1 and 2, and maybe that's for your stabilization or for autofocus. It's going to have. This is going to be your zoom barrel there, so that you can zoom in and out. It's pretty smooth. It's not the smoothest in the world, but it's definitely pretty smooth. I'm not disappointed in that at all. We have a traditional type of flower petal, lens hood. Let's see if we can get this thing on there. Let's see. Let's try and get that. There we go. And then we have, our focus ring right there. And let me grab my phone here so we can get a little bit closer look on this. And there we go. So we can see there we have the little switch. It says custom switch mode 1 and 2. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look at that. Look up that. I'm not sure if this thing has built-in image stabilization. Sometimes when lenses have stabilization, they'll have different modes. So yeah, I'll have to check that out. But you can see there, it's gonna have the focal lengths anywhere from 70 all the way to 24, and it's gonna be an f2.8 constant. So this lens is gonna be really nice. And it's going to allow you to shoot in fairly low light with that f2.8 aperture. So, yeah, I believe, let's check the back out here. And, yeah, wait, is that? Oh, yeah, look at that. There is a rubber gasket right here so that there is some weatherproofing on the back. I don't know if the rest of the lens is weatherproof, but there is some weatherproofing on the back of it there. And then we have all of our electronic contacts and such there. So, all right. Shout out to Rokinon. I'm looking forward to trying this out. Now, I don't get to keep this lens. I do have to send it back, but I do get to keep this thing for about a month. So I'm gonna definitely take this thing out and shoot with it and put it through its paces, see how it does, and and test it out. Because I mean, I like trying all kinds of lenses, and I love the fact that these lenses nowadays, these third-party manufacturers are getting much better with their lenses. I really like that, because back in the day, third-party lenses, unless you got like a Zeiss lens or something, they just weren't all that great. Some of them were okay, but a lot of them just weren't all that great. So companies like Rokinon and Samyang and some of the other brands out there, they've really gotten much better. So, all right. Well, I'm looking forward to it. The last time they sent me a lens, they sent me one for my Fuji X mount camera, which was fun. But most of the time that I shoot, I'm shooting with my my Sony camera. So I'm really looking forward to trying this out and putting this on a Sony camera and testing it. So, all right, set that. Oh, you know what? We did not even see if how much this thing costs. So we need to check that out. Let me see if I can go into. Let me see. Let's type in Rokinon 24 to 70 f2.8. There we go. And here it is. All right, let me bring you guys in. Let's see here. So this is going to be it right here. Excuse me. The Rokinon 24 to 70 f2.8 full focus, autofocus full frame lens for Sony, and it's going to be $750. So, geez, that is crazy cheap. Now, when you guys say, you may look at this and say, for you non-photographer, people, you may look at that and be like, $750 is crazy. That's a lot for a lens. But when you look at how much a Sony version of this cost, it's like, I mean, I think the Sony version is around $2,000. So this one is going to be very nice. You can see it says optimized features, not only for outstanding for stills, but also for video, which means it should have very quiet autofocusing. Standard zoom angle with the view of 24 wide angle, 70 millimeter short telephoto. And that's nice, because if you put that, 70 is just long enough that you can do a nice portrait, but if you put that on an APS-C camera, that 70 is going to become like I think it's going to become like a 105 or something, which is a really nice portrait lens. So, and And there you can see it again, what it's going to look like there. But, you know, we popped it out. We were able to see it, you know, see the real deal there. So, all right. Yeah. You know, let's see. I want to see. Let's just check here. So, if you see, let's see. This is the, okay. So this is the original. This is the version 1, I believe. The Sony version of it. That's $1,700 for the first version. And then I don't know if they have the second version up here. But anyways, there you go. As you can see, $1,698. So it's almost $1,000 more. It is an expensive lens, no doubt. It is definitely an expensive lens. You can see Canon, theirs is going to be expensive too. If you were to get a Canon lens, 70 to 200 2.8, $1,799 or $1,800. It's an expensive lens. So big ups on Samyang for getting that out to me. I look forward to testing that out and trying it out and see how it does. So, all right, let me set that off over there because we are going to definitely going to take that out and shoot with it and see how it performs. And let's see. There's a love of life right now in your element, bud. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I love those things. We're good. Only 100 now. All right. Jeez, only 100 degrees. That's crazy. Shout out to Face Family and Fun Reviews. Big ups. I'm glad to see you come through. All right. Let's get this on. This is our last box. And I can tell you, I know what's in this one because this is from Sigma. And I actually wrote to them and said, hey, can you send me these out? I want to try them out, see how they work out for me. They said, yeah, no problem. We'll get them right out to you. So let me set that over there, and get that right there. Man, I'll tell you, these are 2 lenses. Now, I have to return both of these. But these are 2 lenses that I wish I could keep. Oh, man, I wish I could keep these. But we have the Sigma 70 to 200 2.8. This is the f2.8. This is a 2.8 constant. It says the DGDN OS, so it's going to have optical stabilization. And then we have the Sigma 10 to 18 f2.8 constant. This is the DCDN, and this is one of their contemporary lenses. So they have different versions of lenses. They have their contemporary lenses, which are sort of like Sony's G lenses. And then you have their art lenses, which are like Sony's G Master lenses. So, but let me just quickly see if I can pull these up for you guys so that you can check them out. So, because both of these are really, really nice lenses. Let's see. Let's go Sigma. Let's see. Let's go 10 to 18 2.8 Sony. There we go. And that's it right there. We'll go ahead and just grab that one there. And then let me type in Amazon again. Let's go ahead and type in the Sigma 70 to 200 f2.8 Sony. And let's see. There we go. We have that one right there. All right. Oh, is this the right? No, okay, yeah. All right. Let me go ahead and let me bring you guys in. So first off, here's the 70 to 200 2.8 right there for Sony, and this one here is $1,400. You can see there it's originally $1,500 or $1,499, but they have 7% off, which drops it down, says to $1,399. And this is going to be their 70 to 200 f2.8 lens. This is a pretty standard lens that you would keep in your camera bag. If you're a professional photographer, when I was shooting stills professionally, I had one of these, not a Sigma lens, but I had a 70 to 200 lens in my camera bag pretty much at all times. It is a very, very nice lens. This one here, from everything I've heard about it, seems like it is very, very nice optically. You can see there it's going to be a little different than most layouts that I've used for these lenses, because you'll notice right here where you see the focal length. So that's going to be the zoom barrel right there, all the way at the end of the lens. That's normally right here where the focus ring is, but for whatever reason they designed it so it's all the way at the end of the lens. And then at the front of the lens, or at the beginning of the lens here, you have an aperture ring, which is something that you didn't used to often get on lenses. You didn't really get you didn't get those on autofocus lenses or auto lenses. You generally used to only get those on manual focus lenses. So, but you're getting those now. We can see here it says it's a sports lens, so it's going to be very fast. It's going to work great if you're shooting sports, whether it's in the daytime or in the evening. It's going to work really well with that nice bright constant f2.8 aperture. You can see there it's going to weigh 1,335 grams, so it's not going to be the lightest lens, but it's not going to be the heaviest either. So it has a 77 millimeter filter ring. So if you have filters already that are 77 millimeter, which is kind of standard for a lot of pro lenses, you'll be good to go. You can see there all the dials and stuff. So all the switches. You're gonna have an autofocus, manual focus switch. You're gonna have a limiter, which is very, very important, because if you're shooting, let's say you're shooting something, you know you're gonna be shooting far, like across the field or something, you can limit the focus so that it doesn't rack all the way to like trying to focus on something close. It'll just it'll stay in that far distance there. Or if you know whatever you're shooting is going to be close up, the same thing holds true. You can limit it so that it doesn't try and rack all the way out to something far away. So, and then you have your optical image stabilization. You have different modes there. It looks like you have 1, 2, and then off. And then you have your custom modes there, C1, C2, and C off, and C1, C2, and then off there. So, and then right here where it says click off and on, that's going to allow you to declick your aperture ring, so that if you're shooting video and you need to have a nice smooth aperture turn so that you can adjust your aperture as you're shooting, that declick is going to allow it to happen, so you don't see or hear the jitter or hear the click of the aperture ring as you're shooting and making those adjustments. So, yeah. And there you go again. Let's look at the lens and some more stuff about the lens there. So now the other one that we have here is the Sigma 10 to 18 lens. This is an APS-C size lens, so it's going to be still for a Sony E-mount, but for their smaller crop frame sensor cameras. And this thing, it looks like it's just very, very small. But I love this because it is an f2.8 constant, and as if you guys have been watching my channel, you know that I tested the Sigma 18 to 50 f2.8, which is also very small. I like that lens so much that I actually bought one for myself. So that is a very, very nice lens. Looks like you'll get both the front and back caps and the pedal. And it looks like with this one here, it looks like they're gonna give you some extra stuff on here as well. So yeah. So it looks like they're gonna give you a nice little bundle, including a backpack, a memory card, and a filter. So, and then you can see there, it says APS-C style format, goes from f2.8 to f22. It's going to be a full frame equivalent of 15 to 27 millimeters, ultra wide angle zoom lens, fast internal focusing. So this is going to work great if you are doing video. It's going to be really nice for that. It says rounded 7-blade diaphragm, so that you should get a little bit of nice bokeh, but you know, it's an ultra wide angle lens, so you're probably not going to get too much. And then it's dust and splash resistant. So there is going to be some weather sealing. When I say dust and splash resistant, that means you can shoot it at the beach. You could probably shoot it in some rain, but you're not going to be able to like dunk this thing underwater. So just know that. And it says it has, I guess it comes with that filter there, this particular kit, but you can see how small that thing is. So, and I guess it comes with a memory card too. So that's from this particular seller. You can get this from other sellers that may offer nothing, or they may offer something more. So you have to see. All right, let's do this. I am curious to see what this. I'm really curious to see what this one looks like. This 10 to 18 lens, because I have a 10 to 18 from Sony, but it's an older one, and it's an f4. And I bought that lens to vlog with it. And then when I bought it, I bought the Sony A6400, which didn't have image stabilization. The lens had image stabilizations, but the camera didn't. So it didn't really, it worked okay, but not as well. But since I bought the A6700, it has image stabilization in the body, now in the lens. They work well together, but the lens isn't the sharpest in the world, and it's an f4. So this 2.8 should let some more light in, and it's a much sharper lens, but it doesn't have image stabilization, so that may be a problem. But one thing I seem to have found is that image stabilization in the body seems to work better than image stabilization. Like if you have image stabilization only in the body, that seems to work better than having image stabilization only in the lens. Some people may disagree, but that's from my personal experience. That's what I found. So, all right. Let's see here. Let's see. Look how small that is. Come on now. Come on. Look how tiny that thing is. Oh my gosh. That thing is just doggone. That's just like cute and petite. If I can get this, come on camera, let's see if we can get this thing to focus. There you go. All right. That is very small. It looks like it has a 67, I think it's going to say a 67 millimeter focus ring. I mean, filter ring. Yeah, that is very nice. So yeah, we have our electronics in the back. There's definitely a rubber gasket there for some weather sealing. And look at this. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. It only zooms out, like it only moves a little bit when you're zooming there. So it's gonna stay nice and small. I like that. Now it does come with a lens hood so that you can put the lens hood on here if you decide that you wanna do that. I believe this lens hood is a little bit different. I don't think it has a typical bayonet mount type lens hood. I think it's sort of like a, let's see here. Yeah, it just pushes down. So this one, like there's some lens hoods that have like a typical bayonet where you put it on and twist it. This one, you just line up the dots and then you sort of take it off. So like you just, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see if I can set my phone up somehow. Let me see if I can, I don't know how I can do this. Let me see here. Maybe this will work. Maybe this folding phone will be good for this. I can prop up my iPhone with this. There we go. All right, now let me see if I can show you. So, all right, so there we have it. Oop, let me get this out of the way. So we have the lens right here, and you may see the little white hash marks on here. So you have that. Most of these lenses, when you have the white hash mark, you would line them up and then twist them. But here, with this one, you just line them up, and then you're just going to push down a little bit. Let me see if I get that lined up. And, oh, I did it right the first time. Oh, you know why? Because I had the wrong hash mark on there. So put that one right there and push in, and then there you go. Now we have it. Now we have our lens hood on. To take it off, you just turn it just ever so slightly, just like that, and then it comes right off. So there's that. And then you just push it back down again, and it's locked in, and you're good to go. So yeah, and then take it off again, turn it ever so slightly, and then it comes off. So very nice. All right, I like that. I like that a lot. All right, big ups to Sigma for getting this thing out. I am super excited to put this thing on my camera and try this and see how this thing is going to perform, because I actually, you know, I want to test it out because I want to review it and see how it performs against the Sony one. But also I want to test it out because if it works well, then I think I want to buy this lens, because I like small lenses. I like lenses that are nice and small and compact, so that when I go to travel, I don't have to worry about taking a whole bunch of like big stuff with me. I can just take, you know, just the small stuff with me. And so there we go. All right, that is the Sigma 10 to 18 f2.8, and set that stuff over there. And then we have our 70 to 200. Now I'm gonna do a proper video of these. So if you guys, you know, if you want to see a, you know, well, I guess you're seeing an unboxing now anyways, but there you go. You can see what the presentation is gonna be like. We're going to get a, this looks like a thank you card from Sigma We're going to get some, looks like some user manual type stuff on there. And then we're going to have the case that it comes in, which is nice that it comes with the case. And I think maybe, I don't know what's in here. Maybe it's the lens hood or something that comes in here. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, it's a strap. So if you want to use a strap, you can for this case. Some people like to put those on there and take those with them. So, and then there's a little Allen key in here, I think, so that you can adjust. I think so you can adjust the tripod collar. We'll have to check that out. So, yeah. All right. So let's see. Let's push that over there for a bit. So unzip this, see what it looks like, and there we go. We'll take this out right there, and definitely not as big as I thought. It's not. I'll tell you one thing. I was expecting it to be much heavier for some reason. It's not that heavy at all. It's not heavy at all. I shouldn't even say not that heavy. It's not heavy. So this thing is nice. But yeah, we can see we definitely have all those switches there, and we definitely have all those switches on the lens here, so that we can adjust for image stabilization, whether it be 1 or 2. Now, the image stabilization is something that you should actually look up and find out how it works, because different modes will do different things, and you don't want it in the wrong mode. You have your autofocus and manual focus switch. You have your limiter. You have your custom switch there, so that you can have it set something for custom. And then you have your declick and aperture switch right there, so you can declick it. So you can see right here, we have our aperture ring. And if we turn it, you can see, you may hear that. That's clicking right there. But now if I turn it and declick it, now you see there, oop, let me get that little up there. Now you'll see it turns nice and smooth. There's no clicking on there at all. So very, very nice. I like that a lot. So yeah. So, and then we have our zoom ring all the way here at the end. That's going to take a little bit of getting used to, but we'll work that out. And then we have some buttons on here. And I believe these buttons you can set these as custom, so that you can use them for like hold focus, or you can change them for different things. It looks like there's going to be 2 buttons on there. So there's going to be one right on the top right here, and then one on the side right there as well. So very, very nice. And then we have our tripod collar here. So now you can take this off. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold on, let me jump back in here again. So you can take the tripod collar off. So if you find that you don't like shooting with it, you can. It's not really taking the collar off so much as you can take the tripod mount part off. This part will come off, and this may actually once you take this off, you may be able to take the whole tripod collar off. And then this right here is actually going to loosen it, so that you can. Let's see if I can get that. There you go. So now you can loosen that, and then this will rotate. So let's see if I can do this while it's not. So there you go. You can see how it turns. Oop, let me get that there. See that? So that'll turn. And one thing I notice I like on here, when it gets to where like the actual normal position or fully upright, it clicks. So you can see the hash marks line up, and then you may actually hear it. It clicks into place there, and then you can tighten it back down there. So this is just a really, really well thought out lens. It is a really well thought out lens. So I'm curious. I have not had a 70 to 200 2.8 in a long time. So I am curious to see how it works. You know, one thing that I did not get with this, that did not come in here, is there's no lens shade. I think there should be a lens shade that comes with this, but I think maybe they just didn't include, because this is a loaner unit. So I think maybe they just didn't include it in there. So I'll have to let them know, like, hey, I got your lens today, but it didn't have a lens shade that came with it. I just wanted to let you know so that you didn't think that I'm like, you know, not sending it back when I ship the thing back to you. So let me see if I can get this thing in there. Oh, maybe I think this maybe goes on the bottom. Let's see. Does that go on the? Let's see here. Let's see if I can pack this thing back in there. Yeah, I don't know. Did I get this thing right? I thought I had it right, but maybe. No, I think I had it right the first time. All right, we'll try it again. I think that goes there. I think that goes in there. And yeah, there we go. That goes on there. And then I can zip this bad boy up. There we go. Put that paperwork back inside. Set this in there just like such. Oh, get that in there like that. Oh. And there we go. All right. And so there we go. We have a couple of Sigma lenses to try out. You're going to be seeing some content from those because I am really, really looking forward to using those and trying them out. So big ups. All right. It says, let's see, Flux was asking, could you use the same shade for both lenses? No, you can't use the shade for both lenses because the filter size is different. So it's based on the filter size, and the filter size for the 10 to 18 is 67 millimeters, whereas the filter size for the 70 to 200 is 77 millimeters. So, yeah. Now you can't. Usually they have bayonet mounts. Sometimes, you know, if you don't have a bayonet mount one, you can get just a standard screw mount filter. I mean, you know, lens hood. Or oftentimes now, you know, somebody out there makes a lens hood for every particular brand, so you can get the proper bayonet mount. It may just cost you a few dollars more. So, yeah. Let's see. Flex says, so what you got in the cup tonight? I have a little beer tonight. I don't know if you can see that. I don't want to spill on myself, but I have a little beer tonight. So it's Saturday night. I cooked myself a nice rib roast and some rice and some green beans, and bought myself a beer. So there you go. All right, you guys. It's been fun. It's for sort of a quick one. It's a little less than an hour, so that's not bad. It's been late. It's late though, so I don't want to keep everybody up too long. So, anyways, thanks everyone for coming out and hanging out. I appreciate you guys. If you guys are interested in any of this stuff, definitely check it out and let me know if you have any questions. I will be reviewing the lenses, and I'll be doing an unboxing of the excuse me, of the door lock. And I can't really do much with the earbuds because I can't give you guys any information about them because I couldn't find anything online. So it is what it is. All right, y'all. It's been fun. Thank you so much. And thanks for coming and hanging out on a Saturday night. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.